When it comes to legal professionals, there is quite a clear profile as to what makes the ideal lawyer, for example. And anyone in the industry sort of knows what is necessary. And as a result, it's, compared to other roles, relatively easy to identify the particular personality traits you want in your ideal hire. Okay? And from our assessment, we've identified 5. The first one is the trait that we call principled. They need moral ideals, and they need to stick to them. They need to have an ethical code, because their job is to defend one and work within the bounds of one. That is the point. If they can't think ethically, they're not going to be able to think legally. It just doesn't make sense. They need to have that concept intrinsic to their being. Next, we have the trait that we call vigilance. They're making high-stakes decisions, and they need to do so on the basis of actual evidence. They can't just do it based on irrational thoughts and feelings. They need to work with the evidence they have at hand. It is key. And vigilance is very much that. It's that systems 2 thinking, that being careful and considered and evidence-based in your decision-making and problem solving. Then we have honesty. Now, everyone wants lawyers to be honest. That is key. When you think of a bad lawyer, they are dishonest. Okay, honesty is going to be really key. And it is something you can isolate with a behavioral assessment. Next, we have the trait that we call restraint. They need self-control. They need to be able to conduct themselves appropriately. They need to be able to hold themselves together, sort of emotionally. They need to be restrained and present what needs to be presented. And then the final one is persistence. They need to be persistent. It's hard work. It's challenging. It's time-consuming. It takes a lot of energy. The rewards are great, though. And as a result, you need someone that can persevere through things that are difficult. Those early stages where it's really trying, you need someone who can power through and find challenge and enjoyment in the process, as opposed to seeing it as just suffering. You need someone who has persistence.